Hey guys, Jhub here, and today I'm going to bring you some gameplays from the new Onslaught DLC. Now, I have played it. What happened is when I originally got Ghost before the game came out, and I found out that I detested it with all my being, I did get the Prestige Edition, which gave me the Season Pass, and I decided to give the DLC a shot. And there are a couple things I do like about it, but overall, I don't think it really helps or changes the game or what I think about the full game overall. This map, I believe it's called Ignition. It's basically a Scrapyard remake. At first sight, I really enjoyed it. It felt just like Modern Warfare 2's Scrapyard. There's a couple changes they added to it, but overall, they tried to stick to the main layout. Now, the couple problems that I have with it is all these different rockets going off sometimes. I don't know if it's part of the different levolution or whatever, but there's, I think, like 3 or 4 rockets placed on the map that once they're triggered, if you're underneath it or even near them, they'll kill you instantly. And then there's another part where when the main rocket fires off, I guess it blows up and then dumps some of its debris on the field, and it can kill you. So there's a couple times where I've been killed in this map when I shouldn't have been killed. I understand that they have to add levolution and all this, but it kind of made it gimmicky. I really enjoy Scrapyard. In fact, I still play it on Modern Warfare 2 quite often, and I was hoping that when it came over here, they wouldn't mess it up. But it seems like every time, I guess, a Call of Duty wants to remake a map and bring it over, they have to add stuff to it and give it a whole new look and make it all this and that. But changing how the map, I guess, works at a certain degree is not good when people love that map for itself. And by the way, this little strategy on this map is kind of, I would like to say, OP and probably annoying as can be. Putting the sentry gun on the top of that, it controls 3 or 4 different spawn locations. So it's going to kill anything that spawns around them, and you'll get plenty of kills. And then putting the IED at the lower end of the steps will keep at least 4 guys away from destroying your sentry gun. So I think that combo together racked me up like 5 to 10 kills, somewhere in that range. Which, I guess, it's a smart thing you can do because it also works on the reverse end if you put it on the top of the ladders. The top end of the ladders, I don't know if I could agree with adding those back in. A lot of people on Modern Warfare 2 Scrapyard would love to snipe from there, but more so than ever, they love to noob tube. And speaking of noob tubing, I don't know what it was or why people decide Scrapyard, Modern Warfare 2 map, where everyone loved to noob tube, that they needed to start noob tubing on this version of it, because I played it a couple times, and there was a guy with the Modern Warfare 3 clan, or not clan tag, but player card, and he was running around with Danger Close, a noob tube, and a Panzerfaust, just doing that. So I don't know if he was simply trolling, or if that's his go-to setup from whenever Scrapyard came up in MW2, that he has to come over to this game and start pulling it immediately. I wish they had not added some of the things on this map that they did. Now, had they left, like, the look of it was fine. I have no problem with it. It still functions the same way as Scrapyard, but when you initiate the rocket and it goes up and blows up and it drops a piece, basically the piece I'm talking about is the tunnel on the left-hand side of the area I'm right here. If you were looking from where I just spawned directly across the map to the right corner, there used to be a tunnel that you could get inside of. People would camp and do whatever. Well, that piece is not there until that rocket blows up, and they also added an underground tunnel to the map, so you can go from, I guess, one side of the map to the other just by going underground. I don't know if I can agree with that. It kind of throws some things off. I guess I'm just waiting for people to start throwing IEDs and IMSs in that tunnel to try to get freebie kills. So it is quite frustrating. A map that a lot of people loved is kind of, I don't know, getting messed up a little bit. But overall, I would like to say that I like this map out of the DLC of Onslaught. The other map that I like is Containment at first thought. I started disliking it because it has all these different areas that people can get into a corner and just wait as you go by, and it's kind of difficult to see them. That's most of the problems with Ghost, the spawns, and then just promoting campers and rewarding them. There is no penalty for camping, especially with support streaks, so you can literally sit in the corner all game. You'll end up getting your streaks, especially if you just keep going back to the corner and waiting on people. You can put IEDs around corners, IMSs, things like that. Also, what kind of threw me off is, usually on DLC day, there's a lot of people in the game playing. When I jumped on, and this was not early in the morning, but around, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning when, say, the UK people and everybody would get on and playing, there was only 60,000 people on. If I remember when, like, the first DLC for MW3 and Black Ops 2 dropped, there was a couple 100,000 people playing the DLC. But with Ghost, there's nowhere near that many people. I kept running into the same people when I went into the Onslaught DLC. They do have a specific playlist for the DLC. They have Objective, they have Team TDM, and I may have Hardcore, but it's pretty much it. I've got to say, I'd give this map a 1 out of 10, 10 being best, 1 being worst. I'd give it a 6. Basically for the nostalgia of Scrapyard from MW2, but they kind of messed it up a little bit when they brought it over. This was a 25 kills in TDM, basically a third of the kills, so I'm not that rusty. Hope you guys enjoyed. Other than that, peace out.